Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
Hello. Hey everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to another video. Y'all, remember how I was telling you in the last cleaning video that we were supposed to get a huge snowstorm? Well, here it is. I could not believe, like they were saying all over the news that we were supposed to get, depending on your area, like a good, up to a feet of snow. This was the first part of the snowfall. So this happened overnight. This was a good 16 inches of snow, y'all, and it was still snowing. So for the last 48 hours, it was consistently snowing and it did not stop until midnight. So we got easily like a good 2 feet of snow. It was absolutely ridiculous. First thing in the morning, son was still in his pajamas. I got up and I just got dressed really quick and I really wanted to get this off of the balcony. So if you didn't know, the bottom part of the balcony is wood, and we definitely do need to get this balcony replaced eventually. We're actually going to be getting it looked at here pretty soon, but I was just really worried about this. And so that's why as heavy as this was, I wanted to get this off of the balcony. I didn't want it weighing it down, any more than it already was. So I'm starting off with this, and you will see, I did, like the next day we got snow as well. And so, this wasn't the first time that I shoveled this. I shoveled this a good 3 times because it was actively falling the entire day. Oh my goodness, y'all. And I'm not going to lie, this was really, really, really heavy. I had to take a break, and, obviously son was in the house. So, I did end up doing the stairs off camera, but this took me a while, and it did I don't know what I did to my back right shoulder blade, but I definitely strained something because I have been in pain for the last couple of days, but that's all right. So this is what we're starting off with. I hope you're doing well. Thank you again so much for being here. But we are finally starting on the guest room, and we will be starting that as soon as I am finished with this daggone snow. Also, y'all, everything was closed. School districts were closed for the last 2 days. Businesses were closed. There was so many power outages. People were stuck literally in the middle of the road. They were showing all over the news. I don't know why people, were snowboarders and skiers and stuff went out and thought that they could make it to, I guess risked it. And there was a bus full of skiers and snowboarders that literally got stuck on the road for 7 hours. It was crazy. It was pretty much blackout. It was, yeah, Mother Nature, baby.
Our bodies move to the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. Get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. Standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. So let us dance this night away.
like I said, once I was finished with the majority of this, I did come back out and I shoveled the tarp, and then I did the stairs, and I also came back out later on in the afternoon and I shoveled again. And this was just like the perfect opportunity for me to just go ahead and start on the guest bedroom. This was when hubby got back home actually from work. And it's so funny because his job had like 15 call-offs the last 2 days. So when he went to work, you know, he went to work, and him and his boss were like the only two people there, like the first hour. But yeah, they are definitely like, their business and everything is like behind, you know, because I mean, everyone I think is pretty much behind because of the snow. But anyway, so this is the spare bedroom. And as you can see, it's kind of like, son's in the background watching his show. So, it is like this greenish color. And, I've been wanting to paint this for a while. So we're just going to start on this, and, I am painting it this gray color. And I know a lot of people are like kind of like over the gray, you know, people say that it's like the most used color or whatever, but I really like this color. This is the color that is in the living room. And, we ended up going to Home Depot and getting another gallon of this. It's just a nice neutral color, and I really just wanted to brighten up this room. This room is not very big at all. I'm actually going to show you here. We still have the dresser in here, but we also used to have a king size bed in here, and it filled up the entire room. Like, as I said, the room is not that big at all. And so I really just wanted to, I ended up selling the bed frame, and I did list the dresser as well. I actually have a couple of buyers that are interested. One lady is supposed to come and pick it up on Sunday, so super happy with that. So this is the color that I decided to paint it. And like I said, it was just the perfect opportunity for me to get this done. And I was trying to get as much as I could done, like while son was napping and everything. This took me about 2 days to fully complete. So we are going to go ahead and hop into the video. And then I'm also going to show you guys, explain to you guys as far as like the furniture and everything that we bought for the guest bedroom. I'm going to explain that to you guys in a little bit, but let's go ahead and get some painting done.
Took a bite, and now I'm filled up. I don't know where you are tonight. Cause you're right, I've been starving, and now I don't know what to do tonight. But I've been feeling like you're pretty easy to like. When your body is closer to mine, you got me feeling like there's no one other than you who can make me lose my mind. You start
I was taking breaks. This was like killing my hand. You're probably wondering, you know, why I didn't get like those, or why I don't have one of those longer like sticks, you know, to roll it. And those are actually, believe it or not, harder for me to use versus like the hand one. And so that's why I just use the hand one. And I did end up going around the outlets, y'all. I didn't take them off. I didn't. These two little dots here, I did fill those with some caulking. That is where the old, or where the TV was. And so I was waiting for that to dry before I painted over it. But so as far as the furniture goes, I have been, just been going back and forth as far as what I wanted to put in here, because I did want to have something like, that, you know, if a guest came and stayed, like they would be able to sleep on. But I also didn't want something so large that it took up, you know, all the space in the room. Like that was the whole reason why I really got rid of the king size bed, and then I'm going to be getting rid of the dresser. We're getting a new dresser in here, but so I was thinking about doing a day bed for a while. So I was looking on everywhere, y'all, like Target, Wayfair, Amazon, Walmart. I wanted to do originally like a full size day bed, and I'm going to show y'all some pictures here. But everywhere that I looked, it was so expensive. So the day bed only came with the frame, and the frames were like, the cheapest that I found was like close to, I want to say 300, something like that. And then after you bought the frame, you had to buy the mattress. And so everywhere I was looking, it was just super expensive. And some of them, like, actually a lot of them, they also charged a delivery fee, which was like $200. So I was like, no, like I had a budget. We had a budget. I was really trying to stay under $500 for the room. And so I really wanted to stick with that. And then also some of them were like corner day beds. And so you had to like, you know, put them in a corner. And this room is kind of like I don't even know what, it's not a shotgun room, but I mean, kind of, if you're looking at like where the window is, it's not, you can't really put like a corner day bed in here. And so I was just like, okay. So then I started looking at futons, and even futons were expensive. Like a lot of the futons only came with the frame, and so you had to buy the mattress separately. And I was like, all right, no. So I decided against that after, you know, just like looking and doing some research and like price comparison and things like that. So we will be getting, so I ordered a sofa couch. So I ordered a sofa couch, and I don't want to show y'all the couch yet. It will be here on the 21st. And then as far as the dresser goes, I wanted a longer dresser and not like a chest type of dresser, the one that we have. So then, you know, it would look a lot better against the wall. We ordered a dresser as well, and unfortunately that is not coming until the 25th. So we also had to, you know, as you saw, we took the TV off of the wall. We ended up ordering a stand for the TV because I do not know, I got rid of the stand. Once we mounted it on the wall, I know I got rid of that stand. And so we ended up ordering that, and that's supposed to come in the next few days. But so unfortunately, the furniture isn't going to come for like another week or so. And so the next part of the video, you will definitely see the furniture. We do have to put it together and everything. But so yeah, so that's why this is like kind of like, it's going to be like a two-part series. The first part, I'm getting the painting nice and done, and then I, you know, got rid of the furniture and everything. And then when the furniture comes in, I'll definitely be updating you guys and showing you guys all of that.
Empty faces all around me, they just fade in the blue. And I can sort of shake the feeling that I'm lonelier with you. Empty faces all around me, they just fade in the blue. And I can sort of shake the feeling that I'm lonelier with you. Come get me high, we'll fade
This was the next morning. So after last night, I felt so bad, y'all, because when hubby came home from work, like he had a long day at work. He works a very physical job, and so I just felt bad because he had to go out. Like right when he got home from work, he went out and he shoveled the front, like the driveway and the sidewalks. And we have like this drainage in between us and the neighbors on the left of us. We have like a runoff, and it's like the main drain to like this entire, like our street. And so the neighbors on the right of us, when they shoveled, you know, their driveway and everything, like all of that snow accumulated like right in front of like where it kind of like runs off and drains. And so everything was just backed up right there. So he was out there for quite a while and had to like push the snow into the drain, and it was a mess, y'all. But I did, like I said, we came back out here after we did the first like initial huge amount of snow. We did come out a couple of times because we knew that the snow was going to fall overnight. It wasn't going to be as much. I think we got another like 4 to 6 inches. But still, you know, we were just trying to stay ahead of it. And so, yeah, it was so crazy. Like I was scared, and I'm gonna show y'all, like, we have a couple pine trees that are in like behind us and that are on the other side of the fence. But I was scared because one of them was leaning. I was like, please God, if it falls, just don't let it fall on our fence. Like let it fall in the other direction. But they were showing all over the news, like trees were falling like crazy, you know, because the weight of the snow. People's roofs were damaged, their cars were damaged. Like it was just super crazy. This was definitely the worst snowfall that we've had this year, and just crazy that it happened like so late in the year. And I do think March is one of the months where we do get, you know, a huge like accumulation of snow. But yeah, just crazy how, you know, all year we didn't really get that much snow. And then, you know, right when like spring is about to start, it happened. But this is what it was looking like. And as you can see, these are the trees right here that are kind of like against, you know, our fence that really got weighted down. But anyways, so happy that it's starting to kind of warm up. It is going to take several days for the snow to you know, melt. But let's get back into the painting. I am starting off, I pretty much got all of the painting done except for this portion here on day 1. And so this is the second day. I'm just finishing up here. And then I also did a second coat as well.
Empty faces all around me, they just fade in the blue. And I can still shake the feeling that I'm lonelier with you. Empty faces all around me, and I can still shake the feeling. Come get me high, we'll fade away. Come get me high, we'll fade away. Don't wanna stay. Come get me high, we'll fade away. And all these empty faces got nothing to say.
did end up taking off the curtains, obviously, so that I could paint around the window. But I was trying to like picture like the color of the furniture and everything. So the furniture is a darker color, and I was just like, I don't know how these curtains are going to look with it. So I have to wait to get the furniture to kind of, when you just got to wait to see like how everything looks, So I don't know if I'm going to be changing out the curtains or not. We'll definitely see. But I do have a couple of mirrors that I used to actually have in the front room before I got the current mirrors that are in here from Home Goods. We ended up putting those down in the basement, and I think I'm going to, like when we get the couch and everything, I'm going to see how the mirrors look. I might end up painting the outer edges of those mirrors and hanging them up in here as well. Like I said, I really wanted to, stick to like a $500 budget, y'all. I didn't want to spend like a ton of money, on this little makeover here. And so I was just really trying to stick to that budget. So I might end up putting, a cute little plant in here and everything. And like I said, those mirrors, but I have to wait until I get the furniture to just kind of see, like feel everything out. You know what I mean? To put like the final touches and everything on that. So yeah, but I'm excited to do that. It's always exciting when you get things done in your place and just make it a space that you love and an area that you love. And it's always exciting getting things done and changing things around. I didn't end up putting down any plastic or anything up here because the paint, and you'll see right after these next couple of clips, I did end up, going back and peeling off the paint. It was this is laminate flooring that's up here. And it was just so much easier to just like let the paint drops kind of just dry up. And then I just got them nice and lifted up with a razor blade. So that was just super easy to get done. After I pretty much got like the second coat down, I went along the room and just kind of looked to see, what areas that I missed and everything, because all of the walls that are in the house are textured. And so it did take a little bit more paint to get the wall nice and covered than it would, on a regular wall. But the paintbrush actually came in handy for that. So now I am just getting the paint splotches nice and lifted up. I just took my handy dandy razor blade and just got that nice and lifted up. And then I'm going to go ahead and get everything vacuumed up as well.
Between concrete walls, there's a place for us where we could go, where we could be alone. Between city lights, we don't have to hide. I wanna go, do you wanna follow? There's something in the air, I can't explain it, but it's there. Ain't nobody gonna find us in our secret love affair. I don't wanna have to hide no more, it shouldn't be unfair. I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me, do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me, do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow? I can't understand why we can't hold hands, but they don't know what we have is real love. Aren't you sick and tired of having to hide? I know a place, do you wanna follow? There's something in the air, I can't explain it, but it's there. Ain't nobody gonna find us in our secret love.
All right, y'all. So here is the final reveal of the paint, of the color of the room. As you can see, it is a lighter gray. I'm going to show you guys a before and after, just a couple of pictures. I definitely think that this lighter gray brightened up the room. It does make it look bigger than it did before. This is the chest that I'm going to be selling. We're going to be getting a lower profile dresser in here, so I think it'll look a lot better. Yeah, thank you for being here. Definitely make sure that you stay tuned for the furniture that we get in here. And you will be getting a couple of cleaning videos in between then. Like I said, we're not getting the furniture until like the 25th, so the 21st and the 25th. So the next part 2 of the makeover will be out probably the week of the 25th. So I definitely hope that you follow along. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll definitely see you soon. Bye.